Assalamu alaikum. We have exercise D. Listen, please. Exercise D. Each of the following sentences contains a blank. Select the word that best completes the sentence. Apply any necessary change. يعني يقول كل الجمل التالية تحتوي على فراغات. اختار الكلمة الأفضل لتكمل الجملة، وممكن أن تعمل التغييرات وتؤدي التغييرات الضرورية. الآن أعزائي الطلبة أنا ما راح أقرأ الجملة كلها، بس أقرأ رقم الجملة والحل، لأن some students ask me to read the text again for them وشرحها، فراح أكتفي إنه أقرأ رقم الجملة والحل. الجمل عندكم تتابعوا بعد حتى نرجع يعني to the text. Yes, we have actual and actually. actually فعليا، و actual هو adjective فعل. Yes, إذا we have actual and actually. اللي هو عندي number one, I will choose actual. It means this is adjective. Number two, actually. Adverb, ظرف. Number three, actual. Number four, actual. And number five, actually. I will repeat سوف أعيد. Number one, actual فعلي. Number two, actually بصورة فعلية. Three, actual. Four, actual. And five, actually. Now, we have cause and causal. cause اللي هو الverb معناه يسبب، و causal سببي أو ظرفي. Number one, cause. Number two, causal. Number three, causal. Number four, cause. I will repeat سوف أعيد. Number one, cause. Number two, causal. Number three, causal. And number four, cause. Now, I have recognize, يميز and recognition تمييز. الحل هو solution. Number one, recognized. Yes, لأن الجملة passive فالفعل يحتاج ed. Number two, recognition noun. Number three, recognition. And number four, recognize. Yes. Now we will back to the complete the text. لايبنز. In 1714, Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz published his monadology, which is often taken as the summary of his doctrine of substance. In snatches of time from his duties as a man in public life, he managed a thorough study of mathematics and gave the calculus the notation which has since been employed. He developed logic in new directions, some of which supplied the roots for the present day symbolic logic. He constructed an idealistic metaphysics, approaching the subject from the side of Cartesian rationalism and balancing Berkeley's approach from the side of British empiricism. In his new essays on human understanding, Leibniz answered Locke's criticism of Descartes. Leibniz stated that Locke had sought evidence of explicit innate ideas and had misconstructed Descartes' conception, which referred to latent tendencies to think in certain ways. Leibniz's position is expressed in the sentence. There is nothing in intellect which wasn't false in sense, except intellect itself. It was from this standpoint that he had answered Locke's work. Paragraph by paragraph, Laban's new essays should be read along with Locke's essay by all students of theory of knowledge. In his logical studies, Leibniz recognized processes such as logical addition and multiplication, which had not been given explicit formulation. In this way, he generalized logical science to cover more than the tradition and made it applicable to mathematical modes of thought as well as to the qualitative modes of ordinary discourse. In his metaphysical doctrine, Leibniz analyzed all reality into units of force, replacing the inert atoms of materialism. Each of these may be regarded as a perspective from which the universe can be viewed, and is viewed with various degrees of clearness of consciousness. He called these units monads. There are body monads and soul monads, constituting the scale of reality from the lowest to the highest. God, the monad of monads. Each is unique and isn't affected from without. Each lives out its own career, developing its own potential as from within. هاي الفقرة كلش مهمة. هاي توحي بأن يعني الله سبحانه وتعالى أو الخالق هو أزلي وهو سرمدي. Thus, there is what Leibniz called a pre-established harmony among them, but it is logical rather than causal. يعني هو لم يأتي من حالة أو من سبب، هو سرمدي. The sum total of all substances that are possible along with a given monad mirror in it constitute a possible world. إذا هنا بيرجع يقول إنه ما شكل العوالمنا هي عناصر وجود الأولية اللي هو ليبنز اقترحها كاسم فلسفي سماها الموند، اللي هي الذرات الصغيرة التي لا يمكن تجزئتها. There are many possible worlds. هنالك عوالم كثيرة. Many families of possible monads. وأصناف كثيرة من عناصر وجود الأولي. This actual world is just one of the possibilities. نعم، عالمنا الذي نعيش فيه هو أحد الاحتمالات من العوالم المختلفة. Contrary to Spinoza, then Leibniz held that the actual universe does not exist of necessity. Monads as active centers do not exist in space and time. Space and time are themselves the modes of expression of the consciousness and the mode expressions. أي إنه بمعنى إنه هذه عناصر الوجود الأولية اللي شرحتها سابقا، نعم، مجردة من الزمكان ولا تعتمد عليه، وإنما يمكن أن يكون الزمكان قد تكون بصيغته ويرجع أصوله إلى تلك المونادز. Leibniz believed that the universe is the expression of perfect reason. يعني منه يعتقد بأنه تعريف الكون هو نموذج الحجة الكافية للعوالم. Perfect reason. No. Therefore, it must be the best of all possible. إذا لا يجب أن يكون ذلك العالم هو أفضل العوالم الممكنة. We can figuratively imagine God, the one being that is not merely possible, but necessarily existing, contemplating all the possible worlds and choosing one to actualize. بمعنى أنه يقصد الآن في تصور إلهي أن الوجود الإلهي وضرورة ملحة. He would clearly choose the best one, the one most like God himself, who is perfectly actual. This would be the universe that combines the most actually with the greatest simplicity of laws. In that sense, Leibniz believed we live in the best of all possible worlds, all apparent evil